Hey guys, Travis here with Chobra, who's just, I caught him off guard. No, actually, Chobra, why are you sitting in this chair? He insisted on sitting on this chair before we do this interview.
Oh, so that was the plan.
Yeah.
No,
Unbelievable. He would not even get up for an interview, so I'm glad I could sit here and stand next to you and interview you.
Is this how all of your interviews work out? Like, nothing you see is true. That's the lesson learned right here.
Whenever Fnatic or Lemon Dogs wins this grand final game, I'm just going to be like, so, how was that? I heard that you, the whole thing was fake and you guys didn't actually play each other. It was all rigged, right?
Yeah, that's a great way to go in journalism, Travis.
No, but you're here. Obviously, you're a big fan of League of Legends, so you're duking it out to try and get seats in the League of Legends crowd, catch all the different games.
I had to brawl some people, get the front row seat at League of Legends, and then apparently not do my job here. No, I'm doing my job here. I've been working for the WCS Season 2 Finals, but I have been catching glimpses of League of Legends too, and I see that tournament has been going, well, exciting, to say the least.
So why don't we do a multi-game interview right now where we talk about both the games.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then we'll post them on both the subreddits, and everybody will start a holy war like normal.
That's not quite what I want, for sure, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so which one is better? No, I'm just kidding. No, but both of our games, you're here representing SC2, I'm here representing LoL for the most part, but both of our games are in their grand finals right now. So you got Bomber and Jaedong. Do you have a favorite to win?
No, I think it'd be hard to call for me personally also in this match, just because I've actually wanted both of them to win this tournament so bad, and to have them both in the final is like, I just interviewed White Raw, and White Raw was saying I think Jaedong deserves it more, just given his history and the work he put in, and maybe, but you can't say a player who made it to the finals doesn't deserve the win. So we'll just have to play it out and see who wins, and I'll be happy for either one and sad for the other, but there will be another tournament, I'm sure, that both of them will be at.
I like how you just wanted to name drop in that. You're like, well, I just did an interview with White Raw, Russian god of StarCraft.
Sure. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah. Okay, so what about, we got Fnatic and Lemon Dogs on the screen behind us. Who's going to win that one? Make a prediction.
Fnatic.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that you could definitely make a prediction. There was no pause or anything. You're like...
Yeah. On Who's League too, I just had more faith in Fnatic at this tournament. I thought this would be their weekend to come back in form. They've been struggling a little bit this split compared to their old form, but I think they've proven themselves. They got to the finals, so they secured a spot at Worlds, which perhaps not everyone thought would happen because the brackets were hard. But they're in the lead right now, right? 2-1. Yes, I think they'll be able to win it.
Was that the prediction you made on my shows that they come in first place?
I don't know if we said standings. I did say Fnatic would go to the finals. That was my prediction.
Okay.
I did rule out Lemon Dogs though, so I'm wrong on that one.
Nice. Because so far, all three teams that I predicted made it through. Gambit beat EG.
Yeah. I think I forget what I predicted, but I did. I rolled out Lemon Dogs, so it would have been the other three.
So what you predicted was wrong. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, that's basically I'm wrong. Yeah.
Okay, so back to this. What have been the big stories for SC2 and WCS?
Big stories this weekend, actually. Huge stories. For one, we had two foreigners do really well, Naniwa and Scarlet. They knocked out people that no one thought would beat. It was quite the upset. Not to say that Naniwa and Scarlet aren't respectable players, but Naniwa beat Innovation, who's the reigning champion of WCS, and Scarlet beat out Maru, which it was unexpected for some. I thought it was just a really hard match to call because we haven't seen as much Maru on big stages. But still, knocking out a Star League champion, a WCS Korea champion, is quite the feat. And Scarlet went all the way to the quarterfinals and took all 5 games to finally be eliminated by Bomber in the quarterfinals. So that's a big story too. Jaedong right now, one of only 2 Zergs along with Scarlet. So in the finals, that's big news too, because a lot of people, there's been some talk about, have Zergs gotten a little bit too weak? We also only have 2 Zergs this weekend. How will they fare? The group's really hard against Jaedong, but now here he is in the finals.
Well, as always, I like to make sometimes on my show a couple jokes about StarCraft 2 because those guys, the StarCraft 2 community has always been nothing but nice to League guys. So I have to say though, it seems like the crowd here has been actually pretty impressive for the StarCraft 2 area. That's been kind of overflowing. I've only stopped by, but what's it been like for you?
It's been great. So people watching the stream might feel that the energy isn't as much there, and I think that's a big cultural thing. This is something I felt, aside from esports too, where Europe tends to be much more selective about when they like explode and cheer and go crazy. Not to say that other regions cheer for anything they want, but other regions are more actually about hyping it up, like perhaps intentionally, and that's fine too. I love that, sitting in the crowd, from Korea. But Europe, in a sense, that actually makes it more dramatic, because they'll do like the golf clap for like a nice scout or a nice round, and then Scarlet will come back and she'll do like a huge Baneling push, and they'll be like getting up and cheering, and I'm like, yeah, that actually really builds it up. So it's been good. There's been a lot of people today. We've had a overpacked crowd the whole day because it's the finals, and with Jaedong there, I mean, it's a huge crowd.
Well, actually, I can sort of relate to that on the League side, because on the League side, it's very somber, unless Evil Geniuses is playing, in which case, like there was a moment in a Fnatic EG game where, like, Fnatic killed 4 members of EG, and then the last one killed 1 member of Fnatic, and everyone's like, yeah, the kill. So I see what you mean. But yeah, I mean, I hear that there's been high praise for you hosting. I walked by and you looked very handsome. So, what's the hosting experience been like for you?
Well, first of all, props to the coordinators backstage. They've done a great job with my hair. I really appreciate it.
It's yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it looks like now, actually, but
thank God. Your confidence would just drop. You wouldn't be able to go back out there.
Well, I guess I'll just never watch this interview myself. But working with, oh no, my screen is dead. Okay, working with Red Eye has been an honor. It's been really great. He's made the job a lot easier. The ESL crew has been very helpful. They take good care of their, commentators and their hosts. Relatively, it's been smooth. After the first day, we got into a routine. And I've had a lot of fun getting to talk to these players now at StarCraft 2, especially the foreign ones competing in foreign tournaments. I don't get to meet them as much. Getting to just talk to them and kind of try to get some good answers out of them. In a way, it's a challenge, but I enjoy it, and I'm glad people have been appreciating what I do. I guess the big one that was highlighted this weekend was because I'm doing both the interviewing and the translating. It's like, when do you put the question in and whatnot? So it's actually given me some chance to really think about it too and see what method works better. So I think it'll be a good step for me to progress from here, and it's been fun though, for sure.
By the way, while we were talking, I couldn't really pay attention because this tie. I just want to know, what is this on the tie?
It's an Aegis of the Legion. Yes.
Okay. So you're secretly sporting League of Legends stuff while hosting SC2?
No comment. No comment. Yeah.
Well, no, it's really cool that you were able to sort of get used to that. Have you had a chance to see any of the League people or anything besides myself?
Yeah, I've been catching some people here and there. I walked by the League of Legends booth earlier yesterday because it was so packed. I had a little bit of a break. Wanted to go meet some people and watch the game, but it was overcrowded, and so I just walked by. You have to go.
Chobra, Fnatic just won.
Okay, so basically Fnatic is more important than me, and I'm getting ditched.
I need a grand finals interview. So you have anything you want to say at the end?
Nope. All right. Well,
thank you, everyone. You can check out my Fnatic interview, which is going to be really better than this one at Gamescom.com/esports.